Well, welcome back to Portland. It's been a few years, but last time you were here, things went pretty well.
Things are great. Gosh, I came up last season. I didn't get to skateboard, but I was actually here up at Mount Hood just practicing for the Olympics, so that was pretty cool.
Last time you were on the vert ramp here, though, it was a pretty exciting time. You walked away with your hands in the air.
Yeah, I try to do that as much as I can. No, I mean, it's an amazing city. It's always my favorite to come visit here because I've been, coming here every single year since I was probably 8 or 9. I mean, it's just kind of like something where I either go to Hood and I skate the cement parks around the city or come here for the detour.
I was going to say, this is one of the rare cities, really, for you, considering you're on the mountain and you're on the skateboard, that you have huge fans from both sports here in Oregon.
Well, that's what's cool is I was competing, or actually practicing yesterday, and I ran into an old friend of mine from the mountains, and then I don't know, you get that mixture of people that are in the city here. It's always like, I don't know, the crowd's the best.
I was going to say that you get great crowds everywhere, but do you feel like when you're here that they appreciate you a little bit more because they've seen you do both sports?
Well, it's just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, kind of a hip city, you know what I mean? Everybody's pretty savvy to what's going on, and the fans are excited because they know the competitors, they know the tricks, they know what's going on, you know what I mean? It's a very in-tune culture here.
Talk about the competition. What motivates you now? You've done everything. Olympic gold. You've done X Games gold. Yeah.
Everybody saw that. It was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get out there every day, and it's something where you put me in that situation where I'm on the ramp, and I don't know. I want to win. I want to do well. I want to always be learning something. So obviously, the nice thing has been I didn't get to compete last season just because I had an ankle injury, and this time around I'm back on my board, so it's nice to get out of the cold and the snow. I mean, it's a total change of gears instead of being stuck up in the mountains or somewhere like that. Not that it's a bad place to be, but a change is always nice. So that's what's motivating me now.
Is skateboarding still kind of your vacation from the mountain, or has it now become its own pressure situation?
I wouldn't go with vacation, but yeah, I mean, it's a change of pace. Obviously, if I'm up in the mountains, I just kind of not get over it, but it's just the same thing every day. It's the same competitors, same tricks, and then, I don't know. The great part about skating is you're in the cities. Like, I get to cruise around Portland now that I'm hanging out here instead of being up at Timberline or up in the mountains somewhere. So it's definitely like a change of scenery, but I'm excited. It's been a long time coming for me to actually get a good summer of skating in.
I've seen the ramp. There's a big hole in that ramp. What's that going to be like?
Yeah, who did? What happened there? Workers went on strike. I don't know. You tell me.
Is that going to be hard?
No, it's cool. It's one of those things where that's what's fun. I mean, I was talking to some of the skaters the other day, and halfpipe's usually the same 2 walls every time. Depending on who's cutting it, it's a little different, but that's what's fun about skating. It's always changing. I mean, last event there was a channel with extension sticking out of it, kind of like a bank wall, and this time there's just a hole out of the actual extension, not a channel, but it's definitely a challenge. I saw guys kind of like feathering around it yesterday, not really like doing too much on it. Today is qualifying, so you'll see some more going down.
And finally, what do you want us to call you now? I heard you don't like the Flying Tomato anymore.
I've got like so many nicknames now. I was called the Red Zeppelin at one point. That was pretty savvy. Apparently I resemble the drummer from the Muppets with the animal, so that's all right.
So you want to go with Animal?
I'll go with Animal. I'm probably going to get a new one anyways from this trip, so I'll go with that one.
Joe, do you want to go next? Yeah.